All right, folks. Tony Doles here doing another rant. So, I got banned from Facebook again today. And 30 days this time for telling America to stand up for themselves. That's basically what it was. It goes against community standards. It's telling Americans to stand up for themselves against tyranny. That is against the Constitution, my friends. It absolutely is. So, look here. If there's anybody out there that's had a bunch of problems with Facebook censoring them, they're a publicly traded company, folks. Publicly traded. That means they got to follow the laws of the Constitution. That absolutely means that. So, if it happened to you, well, you know what? Let's get together. Let's get together. Get a hold of me. Hit me on my comments. Let's drop a lawsuit in against. Well, we'll do a class action lawsuit. How about that? A little bit of tort lawyering here. How about that? So hit me in the comments. Let's figure it out. All right. So we just got back from San Diego. Let me tell you this. Fun place to be. But we were near the border. We was in LA, but then we went to San Diego to see one of my friends that's in the military. And let me say this right here. That border problem down there is a wreck. It's a wreck. Look, folks, they're allowing immigrants school, illegal immigrant school in a big convention center where all the teachers are at now, instead of the American students getting to go back to school. So I guess the illegal immigrants, I guess their COVID isn't as strong as America or something, or I mean, what's going on here, folks? So that's a little bit of an irritation. So anyway, I came up with a solution to the immigration problem. And tell me if you agree with me or tell me if you disagree. You're welcome to leave a comment. Also like and share if you like what's being said. So here's my plan. So as an American citizen, you have a right to make a citizen's arrest. Every American citizen's got it. You got the same power to arrest someone as a police officer. A lot of people don't understand the rights, but you do have the right to make a citizen's arrest and have the police come out. You'll fill paperwork out, be just like a police officer, right? This time it'll be a Border Patrol agent. You do the same thing. Border Patrol agent, you have a right to make an arrest. If someone illegal has entered this country, here's my plan. Years ago, they had this show. It was called Police Academy. Remember, it was like a parody of the police department. And it was like part 2 is called Police Academy, Citizens on Patrol, or COP, right? And they allowed Americans, they were having citizens go out and be trained by police officers to assist in arrests, reporting crimes, stopping crimes, things like that. So look here, folks. If you see an illegal alien crossing your property, put them on the ground. Put them on the ground. Throw them zip ties on the backs of their arms. Call the cops. Period. They're illegally entering this country. They could be a terrorist. We don't know. So that is actually legal for you to do. They're committing a crime. And the only way to stop you from stopping these people from coming across our border, the only way to stop you is if the American government says that they are legally now allowed to cross that border and they're not illegal anymore. You know, they just go ahead and open the borders up, tear the walls down, let everybody across. That's the only way. Saying that entering this country illegal is no longer illegal. It's now legal. That's the only way they can stop you, because you legally have the right to stop trespassers on our nation. And any of you that's in the law, used to be in law enforcement, or any of you that used to be in the military, you took an oath to defend the Constitution of all, enemies, foreign and domestic. It's a law. It's illegal to cross our borders without permission of the United States government, going through our ports of entry. It's illegal not to do it. So that's a crime. And them committing a crime gives you the power as an American citizen to make that arrest. The Border Patrol, they're overwhelmed, folks. There's too many illegal immigrants coming to America. So here's what I say, especially y'all in Texas and Arizona, down in those areas, Southern California. Look here, folks. Patrol, do it. If the government will not protect you, then it is on the American people to protect ourselves. And if we can't protect ourselves, give our country to someone else, because it's not worth fighting for then. And I believe this country is worth fighting for. And if you don't believe it, leave the country, man. You don't have to stay here. That's the thing. People come over here, they bring their flags. They're fleeing these third world countries, war-torn third world countries, poverty. It's just, hunger. And they're coming to America because America is the greatest country on earth. but they bring their flags with them. If you love your country so much, go the fuck back there. Get out. You know, America has enough people. We don't need you. So if you want to come over and disrespect America, come over and try to tell us how to live and bring our country into your third world country, which it's starting to do now. The government in Washington right now is starting to do that. They're turning America into a third world country, and it's going to destroy us, folks. Everybody's battling each other now, you know, and we shouldn't be doing that. We're Americans. We should be like, we're America. We're going to stand up for our country. So take your asses down there to the borders, folks. Do your patrols. You have a Second Amendment right to pack firearms too. They're talking about what is that in Hawaii? You don't have the Ninth Circuit said you don't have a right to have a firearm or carry a firearm. You're crazier than a motherfucker. That's a Second Amendment constitutional right. And it's also our Second Amendment constitutional right to stand up against the tyrannous government. See, they're not really tripping on changing the Second Amendment for the gun control. They're putting that in everybody's face. The real part of it they want to change is Americans can stand up and overthrow a tyrannous government. That's the part that they want to change. Read it, folks. Read the Second Amendment. If you ask anybody what's the Second Amendment, they're instantly going to say guns. It's not guns. It says we can pack guns, but it also says we can rise up and overthrow a tyrannous government. That's what the guns are for. It's not for hunting, nothing. It's to protect your family. It is to protect your property. It is to protect yourself and your community and your nation. That is what the guns are for. If somebody wants a bazooka, I say let them have the goddamn thing. Believe that. They want a tank, park it in the backyard. Believe that, because we're protecting this country. And those of you unpatriotic pieces of shit that ain't, we're going to roll right over you. We're going to roll right over you, and that's how life's going to go, folks. You are not in any way going to take an American, no way, going to take an American and try to take our country from us. It's not going to happen, folks. We'll die on the ground with our weapon in our hands. Trust that. You know the old saying, you know, I'll give you my guns when they pry it from my cold, dead hands. Americans don't say that fleetingly. That's true to the heart, folks. So anyway, get down there to the borders, folks. Protect our borders. It's your time now. It's your time. The government, they're too weak. China literally called Biden too weak to stand against him. Russia, Vladimir Putin, opened and said, I'll debate with you in front of the American people and in front of the Russian people, Joe Biden, but you're too weak to do it. That's what Vladimir Putin said. So we're being mocked and looked at as, we're not the eagle no more, we're the parakeet. We're the parakeet, folks. It ain't how it is. It ain't how it is. We are the eagle. We will destroy anything with our talents. So remember it. Do it. Live it. Learn from it. And I'll tell you this right here. Protect yourselves, folks, because what's coming right now is the overtaking of America by the Southern hordes and by the horde in Washington that is accepting it. New people to control. Get it? All right. Tony Doles told you. Like I said, hit like and subscribe if you like the button. If you like the buttons, just hit like and subscribe buttons if you like what's being said. It's Tony Doles, and have a good day.